Gantt chart schedules can be boring and at times can be very difficult to communicate key pieces of information. However, in this video we're going to show you a method to turn boring Gantt charts into something that is specific, that stands out, and we're going to use callout tools or text boxes in order to bring this about. In this example, we're going to use text boxes or callout tools to assist us in sending direct messages to our traffic management team. So we're interested in tasks around task 15, task 28, and also task 35. So to get our text boxes, we need to actually go to our Gantt chart tab, and then right over on the right hand side you'll see drawing. Click that and then select text box, and you'll be presented with this little cross. Form your text box like you normally would, and then add in the text that you're after. Once you've done that, you can adjust the text box so it fits nicely around the text, and then by right clicking on it you can click properties and select your desired fill and line type, and you do that by selecting the tab there associated with that, and then you can go and put a little bit of color to your Gantt chart. Once you've selected your colors, you can also select your line thickness. So I'll select the thicker line, go OK, and there you have it. You have your text box in your box in a colorful format. Now you can make these stand out by indenting the text around the line thickness to your liking. But the beauty of this is you can also attach this text to associate with a particular task. Now we mentioned that task 28 was a particular task of interest. So by right clicking on your text box and by clicking properties again, you can actually size and position your text box associated to task. And you select the attach to task button, and then by using the task ID, which is task 28, you can move the task to the associated Gantt chart bar. And you'll see here that it's moved across closer to where task 28 is. Now if you want it even closer, right click, go properties, and place your vertical alignment to 0. And what this does is it actually places the top line of the box in conjunction with the top line of the row or Gantt chart bar. So this is very, very important to know. Now you can also set your horizontal distance. Right click, go properties, and you can adjust the distance further away, or you can adjust it closer by selecting a closer distance. Now in addition to text boxes, you can also apply arrows, and this will nicely connect the task and draw attention to the message that you're trying to convey in that task. So go to drawing and select arrow, and then you can select your arrow, point it in a direction that you want to, and in a similar fashion to the text box, you can also align it to where you want to place it. So by right clicking here, we want this to align with task number 28, and the vertical alignment we want to be 0, and the attachment point will be on the right hand side according to where this diagram is. If it was the left hand side, we'd select the left hand side there, but we want the right hand side, and by clicking OK you can see that that arrow has been placed on the right hand side. Now we want that arrow to be flush with the bar, so right click, go properties, and we want the horizontal distance to be 0, and you can see that is now flush with the bar. Now of course if you want to adjust the arrow you can do that like so, and then you can connect it back with your diagram. Now the good thing with this is you can also select the text box, you can copy and Control C and Control V for paste, and it will paste it up. So we can add a few more text boxes and callout tools to our traffic management related tasks. So as you can see, I've added a few extra tasks in. When you scroll up and down, it follows those tasks because they're adequately attached. Now the one thing to be mindful of is if you do click and you delete and then you want that back again, your undo buttons won't work in that instance. So that is something to be mindful of. You don't want to accidentally delete anything unnecessarily. So as you can see, this is an excellent little tool that you can use to convey certain messages and really get the point across to demonstrate that you are not only a good scheduler but also a good project communicator. All the very best in your project management. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.